nerve-wracking to jump into this and see so much drama going on?
Honestly, it was exciting to me because I'm actually a fan of these kinds of shows. And for me, I thought it was going to be a really cool experience to see just people be authentic and honest and transparent about the realities of their marriages, their journeys. And I was into it. I was like, oh my gosh, I honestly came onto this project feeling like, oh my God, I can't wait for it to air. Like, I can't believe I get, like, because I watch shows like this, my husband and I. So I just was like, it's pretty funny. One of my best friends, Lana, who also manages me, normally doesn't come to the set of these sort of projects that I film, but like everybody wanted to stick around, hair, makeup. Everyone wanted to come on set because they were like, what's happening with this show? Like, just the concept itself was so intriguing that how it all came together, it does not disappoint.
Now, before watching it and realizing they were going to talk about the couples and setting boundaries,
Yeah.
something that crossed my mind, like, how do these couples prepare to jump in? And
If I'm
how?
being honest, I don't think they did prepare. I don't think they were prepared. And I think that made it that much more real and heartbreaking at some moments, and at the same time shocking. And it it was really real. Like, I think when you're sitting at home and you're like, oh my gosh, if I put myself into this situation, what would that be like? You see it all play out in every way you could imagine with every couple.
First episode alone, I mean, you see one character, Maria, where she's like, all in, I'm all about change and exploring. But then everything shifts with this whole symbol of relationship, right? With the rings.
I think so many people have an idea of what they want and what they think it takes to get that. Where I think in Maria's case, she really wanted change in her relationship. She was with this guy since she was 16 years old. He's the only man she's ever dated. And I think she was like, oh, this will rattle him up, or this will shake him up so that she could get the change she wanted. And then got there and was like, what did I sign up for?
Yep. Be careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
And then I'm curious to know how you guys found the cast, the singles cast.
Yeah, I love that our casting crew was incredible with finding people that genuinely wanted to be a part of a project like this, who genuinely were interested in seeing if age does make a difference in a relationship. Who, I think a lot of these young women were like, I've been in multiple relationships and I'd love to see what this could be like, what this could potentially be like. And in my case, I obviously have a husband who's almost 13 years older than me. I obviously would be like, try it, people. It works. But I think that they were curious about that. So I think, I love the authenticity in all of it, that it was either young men who genuinely were curious about dating older women, and young women that were genuinely curious about dating men with more experience who had lived a little bit. They always say that women mature faster than men. So I think there was definitely a real curiosity there.
And what about for the couples? What's the show looking for in couples?
I think they were genuinely looking for people who were at a crossroads in their relationship, people who got married either really, really young, or who had been together for such a long time that at this point they were like, we're about to be empty nesters. Our kids are, older now. We don't have to stay in it for the kids. What is it that we genuinely want for our lives? And what does that look like? And I think that you really see that in the show.
I think it's funny because I was watching the show and they're talking about, middle-aged couples, and I'm like, I'm middle-aged, but I think I fit in the singles group.
It's kind of crazy because I thought the same thing. I thought we would see older, and then you realize, oh my God, I'm middle-aged. Like, I am the middle-aged people. But in this case, you have people who have been together for over 20 years, who have children that are over 20 years old, because they got together at such a young age. And I think that really is the premise as well, is that a lot of these people felt like they lost their youth. They didn't get a chance to be young. I didn't get married until I was 33. So I really feel like I got to live. I got to enjoy all of my 20s and some of my 30s, where a lot of these people met their significant others at 16, 18, have been together since their very early 20s. They've had children since they were 18 years old. And so I think that makes a huge difference.
Definitely. Well, I'm already in. I can't wait to watch the rest.
Oh, God, wait till you get to like episodes 4 or 5. It gets crazy.
Okay.
It is literally going to have you at the edge of your seat. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's about to happen. I think a lot of the couples that I was rooting for and so sure of in the beginning, it ends up being like the complete opposite of what I expected.
Oh,
So
I
tune
already,
in.
yeah, I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing it. Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much and congratulations on the show.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to see it all.
Me too. Thank you. Bye-bye.